What's up, everyone? Yeah, a lot of preseason games coming up. Just dropped a short on it not too long ago. Kind of more of an extended talk into it. Kind of just going over more of the football season. I know it's very close now. I think they said no more weeks until the end of February with no football, which is dope. It's a lot of weeks in a row with football. I like when they, I think it's like in the middle of October, we get like 60 days of straight football where like Monday through Sunday there's at least one game being played. It's like some of the schools play on Tuesday and Wednesday in college, so that'll spread out the college football, and then, yeah, it's cool. It happens usually once a year.
Otherwise, it's mostly like this Monday, no, Thursday for Sunday, it's Thursday for Mom, and Friday lights as well, probably, but Saturday and Sunday is regular season, and the Monday night.
Yeah, nailed it on the head. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like when it's all different type of like levels too, you know. They show most of them on TV too nowadays. You know? I mean, you can find high school games, but yeah, definitely fun. I know college starts in like 3 weeks, I believe, like actual season, or 2 weeks. I know it's like right at the end of August, so we're very close to that. I know the summer sports are kind of wrapping up, or I guess spring sports. I think WNBA and baseball both start around more the springtime than summertime, but I don't know that for sure. I know baseball is springtime.
Baseball does, I think. WNBA is more summer.
WNBA is more summertime. Yeah, but anyways, they both end around the same time. You know, they're starting to where like every game matters per se is like kind of the situation both those leagues are in right now. So definitely some fun games going on right now in those leagues where teams are kind of fighting for playoff spots and whatnot. So some fun watches, you know. Seen some good games being played throughout those leagues, and then no, it's nothing really. Basketball like dropped the complete NBA schedule now, but I don't know any. I know we mentioned the ones in the other video where Christmas Day was dropped, where it's like Lakers play the Sixers, Thunder play. I don't remember who they play. I know opening day they play the Spurs, and who the Sixers play on opening day? Oh, the Knicks. Yeah, so some pretty fun games. I know there's more, but I forgot about them. We didn't mention them in the other video, so. But yeah, definitely some fun games. Definitely will be watching those opening nights. And Christmas will be loaded. I know my Bills play on Christmas too, so Christmas will be fun. I'll see LeBron play, Bills play. Shit, the Bills play on Thanksgiving too. So got a good year coming up for us Bills fans.
Yeah. Definitely. Floating. Bills are fan favorite. It's both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, I would feel that the Bills might win that one. That's my feeling.
Yeah. I feel like they always have like good high hopes every year, and then something stupid happens. So we'll see with them. But I think Thanksgiving will be fun. They play the Chiefs. That's the one I want to try to get to, but it'll probably be too expensive. Definitely won't be paying crazy prices to go to the game, but I would definitely prefer to go to that one over Christmas. Well, Christmas on the road anyways in Denver. And I would want to see the new stadium, honestly. So that's why I think I would choose Thanksgiving. But that'd be fun. Gotta see if the ticket prices go down and all. Highly doubt it, but never know. I know sometimes when it gets closer to the game, people are more lenient on getting them sold because they want the tickets sold, so they drop prices. That's what I've always done. Is I always wait until like the day of to buy my tickets for a sporting event. I found preferably I have good luck during that. Like I'll save a couple $100, but it is a risk if the game gets sold out or something, you know. So it always depends. But the last couple ones I went to, I've gotten lucky with that. So.
Yeah. Hopefully you keep it safe, guys. There are a few people that try to steal your
Yeah. No, not a lot of people want to be spending that type of money, right? Neither do I, though. So, not going unless they drop it a lot. Just not worth it this year. I think they'll drop the prices eventually. But yeah, just can't do it. Not for that. And I don't want to go to a preseason game. Like, if I'm spending that money, I'd rather spend that for $200 or $300 and see Josh Allen play the whole game like I usually do. Like, I've never actually been to a preseason game. I always just go to the regular season. So, be cool, I guess, to see one. But, I don't know. I like the games when it's like, I don't know. I like the fun games, you know? I'm sure, like, preseason's still fun, but I like when it's, like, week 7 or week 8 and it's, like, the Patriots are coming in. You guys are all pissed off or something. I don't know. Those are fun. Or, like, when it's snowing. The snow game. Those are always fun. I don't know. The nice weather is always nice, too. But come on, man. This is Buffalo. Built for snow over here. But yeah, super stoked on the NFL season. It's gonna be here in the next couple videos, honestly. Like, it's already, well, 3 weeks. 3 weeks is preseason, then they get the week off. So 5 weeks. Basically a month. Yeah, pretty much just a month away from, I bet today. This day's a Thursday. So I bet it's a month away. 30 days. So that'll be fun. And like we said, we've already said it many times, we have a new format coming out for our videos, so that'll be fun for doing our picks. And hopefully allows you guys to see who we're picking. That's the main thing. And that we don't like skip through it too fast or anything. You guys can rewind it. And then who knows how we'll pick on who the winner is. Maybe we'll just leave the winning helmets up front for that week or something, and then use a tally board or something, buy like a whiteboard and write a tally or something. We'll see. Figure it out. We got some more stuff we want to buy for the channel for the football season, so gotta get on that. Probably on Saturday, work into some of this stuff. Today we have a lot of editing, recording, chilling out stuff to do. Mainly more video stuff. We already just did our short. Got our lot of editing to do. Lazy last time on Tuesday, but grinding today. And you had you like just got home. We were ready to go right away. Straight off the bus. Straight off the bus to the podcast. And mess with Jay. Dedication. Yeah, it is. Minnesota is playing Philly, I think. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I believe those are the 2 teams. I think I've seen the Field of Dreams like a long time ago, but I don't remember it. I'll be honest. No, I feel like it's a bad thing to say while bringing up the Field of Dreams. I know the premise of the movie and all that, but I don't know. I know it's an older movie too. That's probably why I'm drawing a blank on it, but it's always cool. It's cool to see. I don't believe they did it last year. Can't swear by that though. I know it's like just played in a cornfield in Iowa, so hell yeah, country. that is America right there. Some baseball being played in freaking corn stalk field. But yeah, pretty dope. I think they I don't know. I think they get to wear like special cleats and stuff for it too, and use special bats. But don't quote me on that. I'm gonna watch some of that, but I do want to see some of Mendoza, some of Jeremiah Love. Baseball's long. I mean, they've sped it up now with the pitch count, but like I meant like I would be fine with watching like the 6th through the 9th inning. That's more than enough for me. I don't need to watch the whole game, is what I'm saying. Go to watch like an inning or two. So, I like to watch more baseball when it gets to the playoffs. I think you see some really good pitching during that time, good hitting. Like I think that's like where you see a lot of the best players come out. But it's also fatigue wise. I mean, these guys play like every day, and then by the time you get to the playoffs, that's like almost 200 games that you played, or at least 190 you're pushing. So that's like, I don't know. Even though you get off days, it's gotta take a toll eventually, I would think. But maybe it doesn't. But I think it's like that with a lot of sports. So I think a lot of these guys kind of preserve their energy, or whatever you want to call it, until the playoffs, and then they kind of just flip on a switch where you're like, holy shit, never seen that before from that person. It's usually like some bum, you know, or some random like off the bench or something. You're like, holy shit, why is he not doing that all year? It's like your guys like LeBron, you just kind of expect it from already, or like Josh Allen. Like those guys is like what I like. Yeah, you know they should be good, but like you still see them turn on a switch. Josh Allen not lately in the playoffs, but usually like LeBron, you'll see him turn on a switch where he's a little bit more aggressive per se, and like gets ahead to the rim and just scores. But like I don't know, baseball is just like way different. They're like I don't know. They're just like ready. Like it feels like these guys are throwing 103 already. Like they can't throw any faster. So I don't know. They must put more spin on the ball or something. Or that's why I think it's more like fatigued by the hitters. It's just like at an all-time high. Because if you're already throwing 103, you can't really throw much faster. It's already like one of the highest recorded pitches. So I mean, maybe touch 104, but still 1 mile per hour at that speed's not going to be a killer difference. But yeah, you see it in all sports. I feel like even soccer, you could tell a difference when it got to the World Cup championship where like the score was very low, you know, like they were playing the best of the best defense they could. Football gets like that when it's like the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl and it's close. No different than Game 7, you know. See our athletes and why they get paid so much. Yeah, it's very close to being a weekly sport video again, right? On one of our days, at least. Seeing a movie tomorrow, right? What are you seeing tomorrow? What is it? Oh yeah, the end of Oak Street. That is right. I want to see that, but we'll review that. I'm not sure if I'm going to theaters to see it or not, but that'll be a fun review for Saturday. We'll review that, kind of watch some football, talk about it while we're reviewing, and I'm sure there's some other stuff that might come up or pop up through that time period for us to talk about. Yeah, I know. I'm intrigued if it's gonna be good or stupid. You know, like I want to just know like how they get there. I guess. You know, I feel like in any of the trailers I watched, like it doesn't really explain that. It's more just like see like a suburban family, and then next thing you know, there's like a dinosaur just running out. You're like, all right, shit, how'd that happen? I don't know. It reminds me a lot of the movie that they just put out on Netflix, honestly, with the aliens. Like, it seems like it has a very similar feeling to The Last House already. And it's funny that, like, Last House didn't, like, rush to put it out, but, like, it's funny that they put theirs out, like, so close to the time of End of Oak Street. So we'll have to see how similar those are, too, you know. It'd be good to, like, I don't know, it'd be funny if they get stuck in their houses, you know. I doubt it, but I don't know, just funny. Two like horror movies or sci-fi, supernatural, and it's like both like starring in your house kinda, or a street. It's no different, you know. Street house, still spending most of the time. I don't know, it's just weird. I know we'll have a lot of our spooky shows coming back too, coming up. I know Welcome to Derry. I was gonna say End of Derry. Welcome to Derry. Is there anything else? Other shows that we were watching during this break? Oh yeah. I never watched that, but I know people like that. Fear Factor will be coming out around then. That's when we watch that. Survivor. I didn't watch that either. I thought there was another like scary show last year. During fall time, but maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, that's new though, but that'll be good. I am excited for that. That is dope. Maybe I'm just thinking about that, thinking ahead. That'll be really good though. I think that'll be up there with Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry. Still kind of made me mad they killed off that kid, but at least some type of show had enough balls to do it, right? I feel like a lot of these movies and shows have gotten too soft lately, with not killing any, or leaving the kids and all that scotch-free, you know? Gotta keep us on our toes, per se. I don't know, I like stuff, not like it, but like it's sad and like it makes you mad, makes you want to kind of turn it off, but like at the same time you're like, no. I know they're gonna still write that person in because like they kind of did. He was in the last episode, so they helped the kids. What was his name? Ronnie? Something R. Ricky. Yeah, Ricky. The little kid, Ricky. Yeah, I liked him. He was a good actor. See if he. I know they'll use his ghost and spirit stuff because they already did. That was a good show. Definitely can't wait for that. Definitely more movies we know about or don't know about, maybe too. That'll be coming out. I don't know. What are for like TV wise that's coming out or like that I would like. I'm trying to think about what else. No more like sporting events or anything. Not like big that we didn't already mention. So I don't know. That's about it for really like what we'll be watching the next couple weeks and months. We'll obviously have our picks coming out, movie reviews. But it doesn't seem like there's much other like TV shows, I guess, or stuff that we'll be talking about on here. Is what it is. How you liking it so far? Yeah. It's funny when shows kind of do that, right? Or not funny, but like, I don't know. It's cool. Just reminds you of time, I guess, or I don't know. Puts it in perspective, I guess, you know. I guess with anyone that does that, though, you don't really need a TV show to prove that. People in your family or friends grow and stuff like that puts it into perspective, too. Yeah, I'm not really watching like shows right now. I'm putting more movies on or stuff like that. A lot of sports for right now. It's kind of like I said, it's a lot of the games and stuff matter right now. So if I'm kind of just chilling, eating or something, I'll put that on. Then if I'm like working, where it's like where we're just chilling out, if I'm with Jay or someone like where we just want to watch TV, it's movie like usually like a movie or something, you know. Yeah, at night I kind of just game to relax, and then I'll eventually like throw something on, but I usually fall asleep to it, so I put on like a show I've already seen or a movie I've already seen, something new, because I'm going to bed. Then I'll end up turning it off in the middle of the night. 'Cause I always wake up so much. I actually like don't sleep, but I do. You know what I mean? I wake up so much. I don't know. It's just weird. Got weird sleep schedule around here. Just whoa. Yeah, it's like every hour. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah, more just like stuff. I don't know. I guess like what do you call those, like comfort shows? But nothing really I need to be comfy about. But some shows are classics though, you know. Like I feel like I could always put on The Office and like enjoy an episode, or like Breaking Bad or something. It's just like I don't know, iconic. But I do like watching like new movies and stuff too. If I'm like bored of gaming or get off early and I have time to throw one on, I'll still like look around and try to find one that's gonna pique my interest or that'll keep me awake for an hour or two. shows? Is that what you're talking about? Or you're more like, just like your put on ones? Yeah. Put them on just to chill. Be on your phone or something. Whatever. Yeah. I feel like we all got shows like that, you know? But yeah, definitely feel like a lot of people live very similar lives, you know? We're all so different but so similar. I feel like it's a mixture, you know? Some stuff's so like, holy shit, you do that too, and then sometimes you're like, wait, what? So it's funny. Especially when you talk about like childhood stuff with other people, like if you talk about like gym class or anything, like stuff like memories of like when you're sitting in a car, blah blah blah, or whatever. Like I don't know, I can't think of an example right now, but it's just funny when you're like, dang, we really all did have the same childhood. Like your mom telling you we had McDonald's at home. Like we don't need McDonald's, we have McDonald's at home. Like I bet there's like 20, like probably at least 1.9 billion moms that said that so far. Like there's like that's such a like common phrase. Like, I don't know, stuff like that. Thinking the clouds were moving when you were a kid, seeing them moving in the car, when you're riding in the car and they're following you. We all had the universal same childhood. Yeah, it makes you think sometimes, right? The world is weird. Strange place. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Never know, right? I was born in the 90s. 80s? What we would be like? I feel like we would be similar. I feel like that's not like a big difference, but like the 20s could be different, because that's way long ago. Or like go back to like Egyptian times, 1800s. But I mean, if we were like our age now in the 80s, I feel like we would be different. But like just being born, I feel like we would still be kind of like, it's only like a 10 or 15 year difference, you know? Like obviously we'd be older now, but I just feel like that's not enough to like really change your values, morals, and stuff like that, or like how you think of stuff. Maybe it would if you were like that age at that time, like growing up, like if we were both 15, 16 in like 1970, it might be a little different. 80s. But I don't know. I would not want to like live any like earlier than like the 40s, I don't think. Or not even the 40s probably. I mean like the 70s. I don't think I want to live, yeah, probably 70s. When did they make colored TV? 60s. I could probably push it to the 60s. I wouldn't want to live like in 1940 because of the World War II. So I guess like yeah, like 1950 and up. I would be like content with, I guess. I wouldn't be happy being in the 50s or 70s, but like I feel like I would be able to survive. And then like 80s, 90s would probably be fun, I guess. I feel like it's more like a fun time. Early 2000s childhood was fun, so I would think that being like teenager to mid like young adult would be fun during that time too. I'm sure it was fun in the 90s where it was like you had like a lot of stuff, like a lot of like internet and like stuff at your hands, but like also not too much, you know? Like TV, you had your nice, like you still had nice TVs. Might not have been like what we have now, but there's still like good stuff in the world, you know? I don't know. Definitely, I think that we're like too far advanced now. I feel like we're like kind of in a self-destruction mode now, where we're like going too far advanced and it's gonna hurt us. But just my thought. Everyone thinks differently. I think that we're going too fast and we're gonna end up just hurting ourselves more than helping ourselves in the future. But I don't think like the world's gonna end or anything, not in our time. I mean, eventually it will. Everything comes to an end. Not in our time. I feel like it's like still light years away, but I feel like we could damage it or like speed it up. I think we already have like actively sped it up with like polluting and stuff like that, but I still don't think we sped it up enough where it's gonna happen in like 50 years even, and who knows if we even live 50 more years. So I don't know. But yeah, definitely not. I think we're definitely hurting our own Earth, which sucks to think about, but we aren't like. That would take a lot of damage to speed it up that much. Because, like, every day, I guess we get closer to the sun. Like, yeah, to move it that fast, like, rapidly, or to, like, hurt our Earth that bad, I feel like you'd have to do some crazy shit. And then if we already did all that crazy shit, we'd probably be dead anyways. Like, if there was, like, 7 nuclear bombs just dropped, we're gonna die anyway, so who cares if our Earth's going touches the sun at that point. But, I don't know. I'm always, like, a big believer of that, like, something new would always happen too. Like, I don't think like once the Earth just blows up or whatever that's like the end of any civilization. You never really know what's out there, so there could be there could be many civilizations now, but there could be like a new human like civilization too. Eventually, you know, it had to all start somewhere. Even like with us, we're all just like kind of on a rock anyways, just floating around in space next to other rocks, and just over time we have grown into humans. I mean, that's not like for sure. No one knows what actually happened. Like, I would say, like, I don't know. I'm like religious. I do believe that like there was a God somewhere that helped with things, but you never really know. Like, I don't know what the main picture was. You know, I feel like it's like I don't know. I feel like evolution also is like a big step in our mankind though too. You know, like, and I feel like there's like scientific facts that have proved that, where that it's proven like that. Like, I don't know any of them. Like, I feel like I'm talking a slippery slope here because I have no like facts or data to back me up, but I just feel like it's been proven like over time that like stuff has evolved. Like, evolution is definitely a thing in our world from like early times to now. Like, stuff is definitely gotten different, but, like animal wise. There's a lot of animals that went extinct, but there's some animals that look like very similar. Exactly, like there you go, like the woolly mammoth. You know what a woolly mammoth is, right? Like, doesn't it kind of look like an elephant? A little bit. So, like, yeah, what if that's just evolution? Like, what if a woolly mammoth just eventually, over time, like evolution? You don't know. No one knows. But yeah, I think someone still had to like place something here to get evolution started. Is I guess what my theory would be. Is like. It's always like I would still think like because like my thought is also is like if there's not a higher power, then this world is very depressing. Like, if there is like nothing else after this, and like you just go right back to eternal darkness like right before you were alive, that's just like depressing to live each day knowing that's our outcome. So I feel like it is kind of good that humans like try to look up to a higher power, but yeah, I feel like it could be a very scary reality too. You know, definitely some deep thoughts. But got some time to not even worry about that yet. You know, we young. Guess it's the best time to think about it though, because when you're old, you're just like kind of have to accept it, you know, because it's so close to happening. And I'm talking about like old. I mean, if you die even in your 40s, you didn't know you were gonna die unless you had like cancer or something. But like, you can't live life scared either. Like, if you do get in a tragic car accident, that's tragic. But like, I mean, like yeah, like some people can't accept death. You know, like I don't know. Some people like are actively scared to die, which is fine. I mean, everyone does die. Literally everyone. There is not one person that's better than other. That's why I think like there is no like one human that's better than the other, because we all have the same fatality. You know, at the end of the day, we all are just here to basically die. That's our one goal. And we're the only, if you think about it too, we're like the only mammal that knows our outcome in life too. Like, do you really think a dog can comprehend that they're gonna die? Do you think maybe like a whale could? Aren't they smart? Or a dolphin, aren't they like very smart? Maybe they could. But like, I don't think a lot of these animals or insects know. Like, you think of, I don't even think a fly would be able to process that you're about to slap it and it's gonna kill it when you kill a fly or something. So it is kind of shitty, and I think we do pretty good with like accepting that fate. You know, like we have enough like brain power to like still be calm during like the days we're here on Earth and live in a civilization. Most of us, I know there's some bad eggs, but we're like, most of us are able to live in a civilization, do stuff, help others, and still all know the fact that we're all gonna die one day. Kind of shitty, but I think we handle it pretty well. And that's like as a whole group, not just like, you know, like I think everyone in the world It's hard to. I would think it's hard to be able to accept that. You know, like no matter how good you do on this earth or bad, you're gone. So I don't know. It's weird to think about sometimes. It doesn't really matter what you do. You be like the best human in the world or the shittiest human in the world. So like, I don't know. Like I would like to think stuff matters. That's why I think it is good that we think of like a higher power. Because like if you didn't believe in that stuff, that is where I think you can become like a criminal and stuff too. Like, and I do believe that because like if you don't like believe in any of that, like why does it matter if you risk your life like stealing a car or something? You might go to prison, but what if you do it? What if you actually get away with it? You know, and like you have no moral thought of like, oh God, Jesus is going to be very upset with me or whoever you believe in. You know, that's where I think it's dangerous. So I think it could have been pushed on humans a little bit to be like, yo, we need something to believe in. So these guys, all these humans don't go wild and like just knowing that there's no care. But I don't know. Definitely some weird stuff to think about, but it does cross my mind sometimes. But nothing I can do about it. That's why I don't care. I like to try to be as happy as I can. Nothing that we can do about it. Yeah, everyone has the same end, so why not be happy while we're here? And I wouldn't say I'm afraid. I would say, like, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. You can't end it or change it, so if it turns into eternal blackness, it's like, we won't know anyways. It's probably like a light switch, honestly, or, I mean, hey, if heaven's real, and that'd be even cooler, you know? I really hope it is. I think it'd be cool. It'd be a fun little place. I don't know. I mean, it might not even be a place. It could just be like you're at peace, and that could be heaven. Who knows? We won't know, and no one will until you die. Don't even get started on the reincarnation. I have no idea about this. I don't know if you come back. But yeah, kind of weird, right? Kind of cool though, right? Kind of like I don't know. I wouldn't say to like avoid the conversation or topic, you know. I think it's good to be like open about that topic with people and what they think about it too, because it's like, I don't know, it's cool to think of like what other people's opinions are on that type of stuff too. See how like their outlook on life is, because that's more of like an outlook thing, and there's really no wrong answer, you know. Like I wouldn't say like, I don't know. I already said, I believe that there's a God. I believe there's a higher power, but like I don't like hate someone that doesn't believe in it. You know, like the atheist. I wouldn't like that. Doesn't bother me. So like I would still like to hear what they think. You know, I think it'd be interesting. It makes for a good conversation. I'm not gonna get mad. I hate people that like you can't like defend stuff like that. That's like I feel like religion's very like you're supposed to be open about it, and I think that's like a good way to accept it and learn about it. You don't need to join or anything. Just learn and see what they think. And everyone's different, you know. Like I would say, like two people that believe in Jesus aren't going to think the same way about afterlife either, or two people that believe in Allah, you know, or two people that don't believe in anything. So I don't know. Do you have a thought, or no? You have like it's just darkness, or you don't know, don't like to think about it. It's okay to not think about it either. Like that's definitely like perfectly fine. Like not everyone does. Like, not everyone's like I would say accepted or like is okay with it. You know. But just curious since it already came up on the channel now. You can always say no declines. Yeah, I feel like everyone has though, you know. Not like actual like you dying per se. Like I feel like you more just think about like what's next, right? Yeah. But I feel like that's a normal thing to think about. It's not like you're not talking about like doing it to yourself or anything, but just like if the fact did come up. Yeah. But it's a very realistic chance that there's not. Like, there's evidence, but there's no solid evidence, right? Yeah, I like that too. I think that should be how it should be too, and it I don't think it should be forced, right? Kind of like what you said, leave in your thought of it, your vision. of us would like to believe it, right? But we'll never know. And it sucks, but it's also like, I think it's like a good thing to not know, right? Because for say there was, some people might be eager to go see it, you know, and then here you go, have people not doing some nice things to themselves. So I think it's a good thing to not know, you know, at the end of the day. And like everyone, or like we already said, like it does suck if there's not, but okay, there's nothing we can do. But yeah, I would say I agree with you. Like it's a very like hopeful, right? At least hope there's something that there's I don't know. Something. There's gotta be something. I think. I would just think there's gotta be, you know. There's no way that just boom, done. Done with this, that you're done. Thanks for playing, basically, right? On to the next. I don't know. Definitely always a tough topic, too, you know, because there's never no, like, right answer either, you know. And always, like, I feel like it's such a hard thing to stop talking about, too, because you feel like there's just more and more and more. And you can never get to an answer, you know. There's never going to be, like, where we end this conversation where we're both like happy with outcome, right? Not in a bad way. It's just that there is no concrete evidence, so we can't know. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. I feel like we at least we agree on it, you know. I mean, like I already said, I wouldn't care if I didn't agree with your thought, but yeah, I do believe that should be whatever you think, because a lot of people already don't know that Jesus was already like, what was he, like Middle Eastern or something, so it was already like darker anyway, it wasn't white. But I don't even know, like, other, like, that's on me, is I don't, like, read into a lot of other religions, but, like, I don't know what Allah or any of them look like, or what they're, like, if they're just, like, a higher calling or not. I'm not trying to, like, be disrespectful, so I don't want to like, talk about it too much. Like, I just don't know anything about it. I would learn about it. I'd definitely be open. I always think it's cool to hear about how some people, like, because they're definitely more, like, dedicated than I am, you know, like, I could never fast. I would not want to, I don't think I'd want to fast for a higher calling. I don't think I'd want to do a lot of that stuff, so I respect it at the end of the day, so I would definitely be eager to, like, learn and see what those type of people are thinking, like, what happens after life, too, you know? I also don't think, that's my theory, is I don't think, like, for Christian-wise, that, like, praying every day is going to help you get in, like, heaven, if there's a heaven, or going to church every Sunday, you know. And that's my personal thought. I think if you just have a good relationship with whoever you think is God, that's enough to, like, move on when life's done. But that's my thought. I mean, some people think, no, if you don't go to church every Sunday, you're not getting in, you're be stuck in whatever that middle area is that I forgot the name of. Purgatory. But yeah, it's all like, that's like getting way into like too much deep stuff. This is more just like, yeah, if there was a life onward or not, and we'll never know. We'll have to use some clickbait on our title for this video. We'll be like, Jay and Tim's thoughts on Apple. It doesn't even come until like the last 20 minutes of the video. They're gonna be like, when did they talk about that? But yeah, definitely interesting, you know. It sucks that we don't end it with a answer, and that we're not gonna find out in the near future, but one day we all will find out the answer. And hopefully it's not all at the same time, like we were talking about earlier. Hopefully there's not like a huge like disaster that happens that moves us closer to the sun in our lifetime. That's how this conversation started. All right, now I remember. But yeah, I mean, we're always open to hear like people's opinions, like what you would think that's going to happen, and stuff like that. You know, it's definitely like one of the most asked questions in the world is what happens after we die. If you look up Google, that's got to be probably one of the most looked up questions. Maybe not, but I would think it is. Yeah, a lot of stuff in this video today. Went from football to acting, and in between was movies and shows that we're gonna watch.
So yeah, but yeah, let's see. Guys' thoughts on the afterlife, and we'll have to hear that. Like we said, we're open to other people's opinion.
Yeah, you could always put it out there or try to join in a live or something. We could hold a live session, have some people come in and join and talk to us or something, figure that part out, or just leave comments down below.
Yeah.
We haven't done a live session in a minute.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later.
See you guys on Saturday. We're gonna be on time this week because we're about to put this one out right now. So yeah, see you guys on Saturday for once.
Peace.
Go Bills, baby! First preseason. We'll probably be watching the ending of those on Saturday, but we'll definitely get some stuff out once those end. So yeah, peace.
Peace.